have been so looking forward to filming this video. These are my bulletproof best women's blind buy worthy fragrances that are actually an amazing gift idea, especially when it comes to the Christmas season, or if you just want to buy blindly an amazing fragrance. You don't want to take any risks, you just want a fragrance that will always work, and you want to gift yourself that fragrance. Trust me, in this list I feel like you will find 1, 2, or maybe more favorites, because these fragrances always get me attention, compliments, and they just make me feel surreal when I wear them. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kris, and on this channel I share with you my favorite fragrances. Also, many of the fragrances are available at Max Aroma, and I think currently they have so many deals before Christmas, so I specifically also chose some fragrances that are heavily discounted currently on Max Aroma. I mean, they have worldwide shipping, but they are primarily US based, and I feel like this is just the best time, like last minute during December, when you can buy niche fragrances but like heavily discounted. And I want to start this video with a fragrance. This is a vanilla fragrance, and I feel like this vanilla is actually so interesting because at first I thought it's just so simple, not worth its price tag. And then I bought a full bottle, and here I am, it's empty. It's the first vanilla fragrance that I ran out of, that I used up in under 12 months, considering I have quite like a nice collection. This is such an amazing layering fragrance for anything. Any other fragrance that I have, if I layer it with IDYL by Perfumes de Marly, let me tell you, the longevity is just insane. It's a musky vanilla fragrance. It has a lot of lamey bourbon vanilla, maybe even some white floral nuances with cinnamon and cardamom. But this is just a delicious bourbon vanilla fragrance that feels musky, airy. It has maybe some slight aromatic touches, but to me, this smells like a vanilla candle. I know it sounds weird, but it works. The longevity, it's like 6 days. So this is to me an amazing vanilla fragrance that is definitely blind buy worthy, because it's sweet, it's cocooning, it's very warm, it's inviting, and there's just nothing really that stands out, if you know what I mean. The next one is a scent profile that is maybe even safer than IDYL by Perfumes de Marly. This one just gets the job done. It smells chic, elevated, so expensive. It's not like it doesn't project as much, so I don't even feel like it smells obnoxious or cheap. It is a little bit more expensive, but it smells expensive. It smells like old money. It's a little bit also like inviting, warm. You just feel like in a soft cashmere blanket when you wear it. And if a person comes closer to you and they smell you, they will definitely compliment you. So this is Grecian Now the Extrait by BDK, a beautiful one. So I bought the other perfume and I sold it because the longevity of like 6.5 minutes was just not enough. But this one, everybody compliments me. If somebody like hugs me or says hi, they come up to me closer and they smell me, they're like, what is this fragrance? I need it. Because it just works. It's a little bit like tonic, softly woody. It has the most enveloping, soft, woody scent profile you can think of. It also has some vetiver, iris, bay leaf, also cardamom and figs. So it's just this typical black tea, fig, cardamom fragrance. Some slight aromatic touches for the unisex, scent appeal. And then you have the woody, soft, tea vanilla fragrance. I mean, it's everything. This one is what I wanted the original one to be. It's unisex, but on ladies. If you are not into overly sweet or overly girly and romantic fragrances, this one is perfect because it has some sweetness, it has some vanilla and like iris, but then you have the black tea with cardamom. So it's just so grounding, and you just smell a little bit, I don't know, like very confident, but not in a pushy way. So far, and by far, my best compliment getter that I have in my collection. I don't know what it is, because I don't even love this fragrance as much. I mean, I wear it a lot and very often, but people go crazy after it. I don't know why. And I've always knew like it is a beautiful fragrance, and I have been hyping this one up a lot, but I didn't expect people to really like be so, oh my god, why is this fragrance like, you smell today so gorgeous. And it is a by Pantone Roma. So this is an extrait de parfum, and also look at the bottle. This as a gift, like it's everything. So look at that. It's perfect. Like it's just the perfect gift idea for a lady, I feel like, because it's for anybody. Very, very, very young, but also more mature, like, like older and older, I just feel like this one will smell perfect on every lady of any age, in any climate, for any situation. Whatever she does, wherever she works, it will never be not enough or too much. The best compliment getter that I can recommend, that smells very feminine, sensual, almost like sexy, but never too sexy. So it's perfect to the office environment. I also wore it to the gym once and I just wasn't suffocating. So this is about the most delicious, I'm telling you, the most delicious, like whipped cream exotic cocktail filled with pink pepper, jasmine, smashed mango, like very sweet smashed mango, with musk, with vanilla, and like a lot of amber. It's white floral, it's ambery, it's like tonic, it's a little bit like vibrant from the pink pepper, and the mango doesn't smell too fruity. I wouldn't say this is a fruity mango fragrance like the typical one that you smell, you know, like it just can smell a little bit too, I just don't like straight up fruity fragrances. This one is so complex. You cannot tell what is inside really. You just know, okay, it's feminine, it's a little bit like tonic, spicy, and floral, maybe with some coconut and like maybe a hint of mango, but I don't really pick the mango here. It just smells like the cocktail, okay? It smells sensual, it smells feminine, like the most beautiful femme fatale in a bottle. And let me show you one actually affordable one. I've had this fragrance for around like more than 1 month. I am telling you, it's a cheapie, or actually like very affordable. I don't know, is it under $50, $60? I don't know. But it smells so niche, so expensive, actually a bit more unisex, but this is like for a woman like me. I love, yes, feminine fragrances, but never, nothing girly, nothing too fruity. I just don't like that. I love more like boozy, fruity, woody, unisex, vanilla, Gris Chanel Extrait, maybe with a bit of leather and oud. So this fragrance was actually perfect for me. If you're a lady like me and you love more like grown-up, mature women's fragrances, you will be obsessed with Royal Blend SEQUOIA. This is by French Avenue. Like, let me show you what it looks like, because you have to see it. Okay, you have to see what it looks like. So let me just show you. This is everything. I don't know how much it really costs or what it retails for, but it's not like a niche fragrance price tag. Royal Blend SEQUOIA. I am obsessed. Look at the bottle. It's like burgundy, bloody red color. And oh my god, this fragrance. Sweet, fruity, woody. Maybe like Baccarat Rouge type of sweetness in the dry down, but it's not just about that. It's fruity, it has a little like red berries, and the booziness. I would say like similar to Angel's Share by Kilian, but instead of the apple that there is, I think you have here red fruits, like red berries. I don't know what is really in the pyramid, but this is what I'm getting. Boozy, red fruits, red berries, with the Baccarat Rouge type of sugary sweetness in the dry down. Oh, I'm obsessed. The longevity is amazing too. For the price point, what you're getting, I just say that I'm impressed is not even like enough, okay? Get this fragrance if you love that scent profile and if you love some boozy nuances, because this fragrance is done masterfully. Now, the next fragrance that I actually forgot at another place is Vanilla Powder by Mathieu Premier. I have both the Eau de Parfum and the Extrait. The Eau de Parfum, like, I just love it. You know, with the coconut shell, I believe it also has Palo Santo wood. It's just woody, slightly exotic, and the vanilla is just eternal. It has eternal longevity, and the projection, the cloud around you. Like, I know some people don't like it because of the coconut. I really don't get the typical coconut scent DNA. I maybe get like the coconut shell. Like, it's just a little bit woody and fuzzy. I don't know. It's just, it's a milky, like tonic, but woody with the vanilla and with the sugar. It's just airy, but not too much sweet. I hate too sweet vanilla fragrances. So this one was a nice surprise because I don't usually go for these type of fragrances. And I love Vanilla Powder by Mathieu Premier. Now let's do a honeysuckle fragrance. This one is also on the sweeter side. And I do have to say why I love this fragrance is It's like, you know what? It smells happy, but sexy happy. It may seem like it's too flat and simple in the beginning, but within just a few seconds, it starts opening up. The whole pyramid, it's a very sexy, enveloping fragrance that smells very sunny, honeyed, happy, but yeah, mature. This is nothing too girly, romantic, you know, like juvenile. So this is Solar Flare by Ojar. This one is about honeysuckle and a lot of honey with patchouli, I believe also maybe pink pepper. It is so complex, but very sweet, honeyed, airy. It's not juicy honey, it's very airy, it's light, longevity again, 48 hours. I mean, I'm joking because we take a shower in the evening, but it just stays, and it's around you everywhere, and it projects. I have to apply it. Oh my god, the patchouli adds this nice beautiful depth, but it's not this typical earthy patchouli. There is just some patchouli, you just know there's something more to it. The complexity that makes it just a little bit more feminine, unisex, but it's still, the honey is there, the honeysuckle is there. Honeysuckle is like this very sexual, opulent, white floral, tiny like bush with those tiny flowers that seems so innocent, but when you come up closer, it like projects the juicy floral smell, and it gets you addicted. Like, I have it in the garden, so I know it's everything. If you know honeysuckle and you love it, go for a Solar Flare. What an amazing gift idea. Okay, let's do an Italian opulent fragrance, and yet I still feel like it will work on pretty much anybody if you love grown-up floral fragrances. So this is a Cento Overdose by Xerjoff. I do have just this tiny bottle because I take this one with me, and I reapplied. You know, when I just want to really be complimented on a perfume, I wear this one. First of all, the volume is so nice, but just go for the big bottle. I used it up so fast, and this one is a green, lush, very vibrant floral fragrance. It smells almost like a little bit wet after the rain. And then you have the typical Italian opulent scent DNA that is just everywhere. It's a little bit fruity. It has some sort of fruitiness. So it's not sweet from the sugar or vanilla. It's like fruity sweet, but very green, very opulent, vibrant, mature. It's everything. Like, if you really want to go for a gift that smells, yes, on a daily basis, but like more chic and posh, a Cento Overdose is your friend. Now let's do a rose. I know many people don't like rose, but hear me out. With this fragrance, it's a different game. You'll be addicted. It's the sexiest fragrance that I have in my collection, but on a day-to-day basis, like for a daily wear. This is Nariyesi Fleur by the Spirit of Dubai. I will show you the bottle. There is supposed to be also rose on the top, but I broke it. It is the most beautiful, lush, deep, dark, complex rose. It has some wet and airy, I don't know, like nuances in it, but then it's also very grounding, and a powdery, ambery vanilla somewhere in the dry down. Oh my god. It's just the most opulent, beautiful rose, but to be worn on a daily basis. So I like to wear rose on a daily basis, but that makes me feel just a little bit more, you know, put together. Like very feminine, sexy. The trail, my husband always compliments me on Nariyesi Fleur. On actually A by Pantone Roma and this one. These two fragrances are incredible. Even if you don't like rose, I don't feel like this is a heavy or rose-centric fragrance. It has like 60 notes. Spirit of Dubai, they are like mixing notes like there's no tomorrow. Like 30, 60, 40 notes. But then in the end, it works. This is a masterpiece. I don't like rose fragrances, but I love this one, and I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Now a fragrance that literally everybody goes crazy after. It is like so enveloping and exotic, and yet it's just very versatile. It's being sexy and like a queen, but again, on a daily basis. It's not too much. It's not over the top. It's a fragrance that has the potential to be over the top and like to smell opulent every day, but then you kind of just smell nice. It's a magical fragrance. It has a lot of heliotrope, a lot of peach, like 20 floral notes with bergamot, with ylang ylang, with a very sweet, delicious, powdery vanilla base. So this is Enigma the Perfume by Racha Parfum. Oh, it's so creamy. It's very enveloping. It has a lot of auras with the vanilla, and it's a musky. The peach is not this obnoxious peach. It's just fruity, exotic, okay? Everything is balanced to perfection in this fragrance. And then rolly and jasmine. It has some clean elements, sexy, exotic, and then powdery from the heliotrope. So the whole composition is just very airy. I am obsessed and addicted. Like one fragrance that I also love to wear to bed, because yes, it's sexy, it's exotic. You have the peach, the heliotrope, the auras, vanilla, musk, and then neroli. But then everything's just muted. This fragrance doesn't project as much. So if you are looking for the it girl fragrance that everybody will associate you with, especially at the work environment or when you're at home, when you're meeting your friends, it's definitely the Enigma, because trust me, I don't feel like anybody has it. And yet I feel like it's a shame, because this is one of the best ones from Racha Parfums. Now I have here actually a hair perfume, but I have also the other perfume. This is an almondy vanilla heaven. If you love almonds in fragrances, this is a pure almond vanilla fragrance that's powdery floral, but it's not this typical obnoxious almond fragrance. Sometimes I find almond fragrances to be too bitter and just too, you know, like scratchy for my nose. This is Mercurial Cashmere by Lactimus, and it's the hair perfume. I mean, I love to wear it. I smell like so chic, so Italian. It's very soothing, it's powdery, it's enveloping, it's just nutty. It doesn't have just the typical bitter, woody almonds that are sometimes a little bit too much. It smells nutty, almost white, powdery. Maybe it has some auras, because it's also like, you know, like skin on skin, very enveloping. I just find this fragrance to be so intimate. And when somebody comes up closer to you and they smell you, you just smell like money. You just smell straight up like money. I mean, you smell inviting and like feminine, good energy, but then very elegant and confident. It's not actually overall sweet, and it's definitely not gourmand. Now I have here my favorite one that is so long lasting. I have used up just a little bit, and I've had this fragrance for a long time. So this is Regina di Fiori by Moresque. Let me show you actually why I also love this fragrance. First of all, it matches my shirt, but look at the design. Look at that. This is pretty. Like, do you see that? It has micro pearls, like something iridescent in the liquid. And when you wear it, like, it is a watery, heliotrope, heavy, caramel, floral fragrance with a lot of ylang-ylang. I just don't know. I mean, oh, it smells like a powdery vanilla fragrance. But I have never smelled a fragrance like this one. Yes, it's a powdery fragrance, but it has a lot of iris, ylang-ylang, and jasmine. So it has those heady floral notes, but then it also has a lot of musk, vanilla, woody nuances, a hint of caramel for some sweetness, and then it has also watery notes. So you see, it's just light in the opening, but then quickly it gets into something more deeper and more intimate with some sweetness, but it's not over the top. And why it has also so much like complexity is it has cinnamon, nutmeg, amber, and patchouli. So actually you're going from watery notes, from ylang-ylang and iris and jasmine, so something maybe appropriate for the summer, and it's very feminine and light, and then you get the nutmeg, the cinnamon, the amber, patchouli, the musk, the woody base. So it just gets deeper and deeper, especially when you've been wearing it for a few hours. You just see how it transitions. It is beautiful. And an oldie but a goodie, ylang-ylang. Like, this is the ylang-ylang fragrance that when I wear it's everywhere. It's so opulent, and yet after a few hours it becomes a skin scent that actually, I don't know, like, projects a lot. I just smell it the whole day on me. And when I wore it while I was swimming in a swimming pool, a lady came up to me and she asked what I was wearing, because she kept smelling me the whole time, and she said, like, it smells incredible. So this fragrance will survive even the swimming in water, just FYI. So this is Ylang in Gold by M. Micallef. Sugary caramel, ylang-ylang. It's musky, it's airy, it's feminine, it's girly. Oh, it's sweet, but then after some time it gets a little bit more creamy, woody, like cashmere. Imagine a cashmere veil with the most delicious caramel, vanilla, and the exotic ylang ylang. It's just perfection. This fragrance still, after so many years after it's been released, just works every single time, I am telling you. Yes, it's on the sweeter side. Yes, you have to like the vanilla sweetness in fragrances to enjoy this one. But if you do, and you're looking for a fragrance that you can wear really daily, and you love those feminine sweet fragrances, this is the way to go. So I hope you enjoyed this selection of fragrances. Definitely do let me know if you have some of these fragrances, if you love them, and I will see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye.